Introducing first, from Austin, Texas, Ladybird, Monica Monroe!
We got Ladybird, Monica Monroe make her way down to the ring as we are now on the other side of the bracket. We have one of the triple threats already set, but now it's time to find out what the second one is going to be if things roll on here in the Sherry Martel Classic, Sammy.
First round heating up. We know that Promise Braxton, Alex Gracia, and Carlee Capri, I'm sorry.
And her opponent, from Kenosha, Wisconsin, WWE NXT Superstar, Carlee Bride!
And this right here could very well be the dark horse of the entire tournament. As we mentioned before, Booker and Sharmell looked all over the world for the top talent for this championship tournament. And now Carlee Bright from WWE NXT is here, Carolina.
Wow, I mean, Sharmell and Booker have really pulled out the stops to honor Sherry Martel. Carlee Bright is a bright ray of sunshine, definitely.
So awesome to see this partnership between Reality of Wrestling and NXT continue. You never know who's going to show up here at Reality of Wrestling. And what would it mean for Carlee Bright to not only make her debut at Reality of Wrestling, but to win the first ever Sherry Martel Classic Championship?
Carolina, we have seen some NXT talent here have a lot of success at Raw over the last year. Do you think that that maybe makes Carlee Bright not only the dark horse, but also potentially the favorite to win it all here tonight?
I mean, I don't know about the favorite because we have the Promise Braxtons. We have the people who get help like Carlee Capri. Anything is possible, but what I can say is that the best talent is in the building tonight.
Right now we're seeing things get started between these two. As I had mentioned earlier, this is the second bracket of the night, as right now we're going to take things backstage and get initial reactions from Carlee Capri.
Just as the sun rises and sets, and it's assured my win tonight against the cheerleader, right? The cheerleader. My win against her was already solidified. Now on to the next round.
Monica Monroe coming off of that championship loss, if you will, at our last live event where Spark the World introduced Carlee Capri. And I say loss in quotation marks because it was a disqualification, but do you think that's maybe going to weigh on her as she's trying to go through this tournament, Carolina?
I think it would put a chip on her shoulder, if anything, because her and GJ Way, they were doing a great job, and I think that Monica Monroe, if anything, she knows how to dust things off and try again.
Well, look, you could say that they were doing a great job, but did they walk away as women's tag team champions? No. Gigi Ray and Monica Monroe had a shot at the gold. They didn't get it done. Monica Monroe, she's got to put up or shut up time, all right? She's got to get something done, because no matter how impressive she is, and she is one of the shining stars in this women's division in Reality of Wrestling, but it's not about how bright your star is, it's about whether or not you get that win.
Speaking of bright, I mean, when you have somebody like Carlee in the ring with you, you really have to show what you're made of, and I think what Monica brings to the table is she's very athletic, and she needs to fly like a bird tonight.
We'll talk about athleticism. Look at Carlee Bright right there, showing off that
cover here.
Background.
Monica Monroe able to reverse it, though. Now the Carlee Bright shoulders are down as well. Now Carlee Bright does have a history in cheerleading, while Monica actually has a history in gymnastics. Which base do you guys think actually gives the competitor an edge here tonight?
Oh my gosh, I think if you look at similar types of athletic styles, you're looking at basically the Spider-Man meme, everybody pointing at each other. These two women are very agile, very athletic.
Well, I mean, Carlee Bright, she's a graduate of the University of Minnesota, the university that invented cheerleading, right? So if anyone's going to have the pedigree in athleticism, it's got to go to Carlee Bright.
Wasn't it your fisher?
The who?
The Cowboys, the Dallas Cowboys.
The Cowboys? You know I'm from New Orleans, right?
I don't know that, right, Kirby? I don't remember that. As right now, Monica Monroe is taking it to Carlee Bright. You know, it's Carlee Bright's teenage dream to be a WWE superstar. So for her to be representing that company here in the Sherry Martel Classic has got to mean a lot to her.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this is a dream come true, but another dream is to come out on top of the Sherry Martel Classic here at Walker, Texas Lawyer Arena. Because when you have a big title on the line with a big name.
Swinging neck breaker here from Monica Monroe. Sorry to cut you off, but we may have had a winner, but no.
Speaking of cut off, looks like Monica Monroe is really, really getting an edge up here on Carlee Bright. I mean, you said she had the edge, right, earlier, but I'm starting to see a turnaround.
Well, yeah, she's definitely put a stopper in any momentum that Carlee Bright was starting to build up. This has been,
There's the gymnastics there that we talked about, as Monica Monroe was just a split second away from moving on to the second round.
And this is why I say gymnastics has an edge over cheerleading, Sammy. You have the Simone Biles of the world. Cheerleading, you have the Cowboys cheerleaders. I mean, the creme de la creme of gymnastics can take you really, really far. And I feel like when it comes to flexibility, agileness, and momentum, I gotta give it to Monica Monroe.
Monica Monroe definitely putting that agility on display, but if she really wants to bring it, she better broad it. She better do all of that here tonight if she's gonna be able to get it done against some of the caliber of Carlee Bright. God!
Carlee Bright was able to get back up to a vertical base, but Monica Monroe was able to just put her back down, and she's bending her right now.
Look at the torque on that back, just wrenching back on it. This is a vicious side of Monica Monroe.
Well, Carlee Bright did share with me earlier that she actually can dislocate both shoulders at will. So you've got to imagine just how effective these submissions really are, Carolina.
Oh, wow. I see it. That is impressive. If you can dislocate yourself in order to get out of sticky situations, I can see why Carlee is where she's at, because she has a special talent.
Well, she's getting out of a sticky situation right here. Second win coming from Carlee Bright.
Those two drop kicks seem to do the trick, as now Carlee Bright is firing up here. Center of the ring, goes through and just sends Monica Monroe over to the corner.
So in the first round of the Sherry Martel Classic,
oh, look at this.
Moves on.
Very unique style offense here from Carlee Bright, as now Monica Monroe.
It's a single elimination tournament. You got to win if you want to advance. Losers go home, and found nobody home there, did Carlee Bright.
Missed with that moonsault, as now Carlee Bright is in a bad spot here. Now moonsault overrode.
That one
Monica
connected.
Monroe to move on to the next round. No, Carlee gets the shoulder up.
I'm starting to think you might be right, CT. I mean, athleticism, these two going back and forth. One-upping each other.
It's neck and neck. It's neck and neck. It's any woman's game.
And now Monica Monroe, look at this. She's got the power here, but Carlee able to break free. And in the corner, Carlee, she's got her up. She's rolled her through. The shoulders are down. Monica Monroe in trouble, but no, she manages to counter here.
That momentum.
You know, right when you think Monica Monroe has it, Carlee Bright takes over, and it's just back and forth this entire match.
Inside cradle here, 1, 2. Oh, Carlee Bright was not able to get onto the next round quite yet. Monica Monroe there. The pins are fast, and they are furious, but now Carlee Bright rolls through.
And look at that transition.
Oh, she's just bending her like a pretzel into
her
the
up.
corner here. Oh, there it goes. Carlee Bright got it.
Could have gone either way, but it was Carlee Bright who's getting her hand raised and moving on.
At the end of the night, it was the cheerleading background that helped her, as we saw both competitors just go back and forth over and over again. Sammy, you celebrate right here to my side right now.
I told her to bring it, and she definitely brought it, and she's moving on in the Sherry Martel Classic.
Well, CT, what a match that was. We're seeing a sign of respect here from both competitors as the Sherry Martel Classic rolls on here tonight, as we now know one of the competitors for the second triple threat.
You love to see the camaraderie.
This one-night tournament honoring Sherry Martel rolls on.